Same spot, same place, kind of different time of the year, because we are now the second round exit merchants, probably for the next 20 years. What the fuck was that? Like, what was that? I'm not upset, I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna rage because I knew this was gonna happen. I said openly to my brother, I'd much rather them lose in 6 in Florida than come back home and lose in 7. I also pointed out that they're not gonna win by in my prediction on the channel, I said 3-2 for shits and giggles. We all know that's not happening. This Leaf team cannot win a tight hockey game. It's either they're going to win the game in significant fashion or get fucking smoked. Well, they got fucking smoked, okay? This was disgusting. And just to think that this happened again is outrageous. The core now is 0-6, I believe, in Game 7s. Half of them, more than half of them, because of Brad Marchand, and we'll get to him in a second. Dude, what is this, man? I haven't made a single video all playoffs. That's done purposely because I'm not trying to talk bad when they lose. I'm not trying to gas them when they're winning because there's no good in any of it. They go up 3-0 against Ottawa, drop 2, we're in Game 6, all of a sudden we're shitting our pants. I could have made 3 videos straight gaslighting the Maple Leafs about how amazing they are, but I'm not buying it. I'm not investing in it. That's why there's no video. I was letting the train carry on as I was watching, analyzing every single game. Same thing with the Florida series. We're up 2-0 against the defending Cup champions. I could have made a million videos about how amazing the Leafs are. Dude, I've been here before. I've seen this before. I am not buying shit. I didn't invest a single fucking second into this series, and guess what? How that turned out. Just how I fucking thought. I was going to let them do their thing. I was not going to make a video criticizing them. I was not going to make a video gaslighting them. I was going to let them do their thing. So then hopefully we could see at least the Eastern Conference Final. At least one. The team is cursed, dude. They should be called the Toronto DejaVus. Because I've been here before. Many of you, I'm sure, have been here before. People who are older than me. If my dad was still alive, he could tell me a billion stories about what he's fucking seen. My dad was born in 1963. He saw the Leafs. I don't even know if he saw the fucking Leafs win the cup. He was 8 years old. I don't know how much he remembers when they won the cup. One of my dad's main things, he was like, I just want to see the Leafs win a cup. My dad is going to be dead now for 10 years. If he saw this, he would throw up. The Toronto DejaVus is what they should be now called. They should change their name, just like Utah just did, to the Toronto DejaVus. Because we see this every single year, and I don't know how or why. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this organization. And I know everybody wants to bash Mitch Marner and bash Austin Matthews and William Nylander and John Tavares and Morgan Riley and this, that, and the other, and the coaches and the Shanahan. It wasn't just them. Like, I know the Leafs had an unbelievable team in the 90s with Clark and Cujo and Tucker and Sundin and all the guys, dude. Listen, let's not get something confused here. Yes, that Leaf team was definitely the most grittiest and most just unbelievable time to be alive. I wasn't alive. My dad used to tell me about all that. But I watched the entire history of this Maple Leaf team. Dude, like, they didn't do shit either. Like, I know they're, like, praised upon, like, Wendell Clark and... How did I forget Wendell Clark? Wendell Clark and all the guys, like... Dude, they didn't win shit either. Like, there's something in this organization that goes beyond the current players that we have. Like, we cannot talk shit about these guys or the past guys because none of them have won shit. We had an amazing team in the early 90s, early 2000s. We have an amazing team now. It's the same fucking shit, dude. There's no cup. It's not like Wendell Clark won a Stanley Cup with the Leafs. Like, yeah, they're probably better. That team will probably wax this team due to just grit and physicality, but that's not the point. Dude, what is this, man? What is happening in this organization? How the fuck does this happen? And let me get something straight here. 6-1 is disgusting. That's a disgrace. That is absolutely pitiful. That's a shame. That's an embarrassment, dude. There was not even a fight. Yeah, Max Domi scored. Nice. Dude, Max Domi, like, I don't understand how this is a reoccurring event. This is why I'm calling them the Toronto DejaVus, because this is outrageous now. This is outrageous. What needs to be changed? Yeah, we're going to ship Marner now. He's going to walk for free. We could have got rid of him last year, got something nice, a lot of money. Dude, John Tavares' contract, what the fuck happens now? And let's briefly, because I'm gonna watch the highlights of this game during this video and gonna analyze it one more time just to make me more upset. Dude, Brad Marchand simply owns the Toronto Maple Leafs. Plain and simple. He is that one guy from Nova Scotia who just was chosen by God to just destroy the Maple Leafs. Let me read you something here about Brad Marchand. Brad Marchand is the first player in NHL history to defeat one franchise in at least 5 winner-take-all games. Brad Marchand is also the 5th oldest player in NHL history to get at least 3 points in a Game 7. Why does Marcy own the Leafs? Like, how did that ever become a thing? And let me get one thing straight, too, about Brad Marchand. He is obviously, as people who watch hockey know, he's the perfect Panthers player, whatever we want to say. The way the Florida Panthers played hockey, or play hockey, is literally the Boston Bruins of the past decade and a half. Like, people are like shocked that like Brad Marchand's doing so well with the Florida Panthers. Dude, the Boston Bruins are what the Florida Panthers are in this day and age. Everybody, the big bad Bruins is exactly what the Panthers are today. Why do you think Brad Marchand fits so well into this team? He has been playing this type of hockey for his entire career, dude. No fucking shit, he fits well into this team. Of course he's going to fit well into his team. The brand of hockey the Florida Panthers play is exactly replicated from what the Boston Bruins have been doing for the past 15 fucking years. Like, hard-nosed hockey, grittiness, toughness, aggressive, just beat you up physically and mentally, hurt you. They don't give a fuck. This is playoff hockey, dude. We're playing hockey. This is not the NBA where you get touched in the wrist, you start crying like LeBron James. Like, dude, Brad Marchand is the perfect fit for this Florida Panthers team, and he's a third-line center. Like, dude, what? Brandon Carlo was a -2. Ekman Larson, former Panther, was a -2. Pontus Holmberg was a -3. Calle Jarnkrok was a -1. Matthew Nyes was a -3, and I'm not going to bash Matthew Nyes for a single second, because if the Leafs don't pay him, they will go down as the stupidest organization of all time. I love Matt Nyes. Mitch Marner, I don't know what's going to happen with that guy, dude. -2. Jake McCabe, -3, had a horrible night. Jake McCabe was absolutely disgusting tonight. William Nylander, -1. He had a shot on a semi-breakaway, and if, let's say, the net is here, he probably shot the puck 90 degrees that way. Like, was not even close to the net. Max Pacioretty, -2. Morgan Riley, -3. John Tavares, old elephant, I'm not going to bash John. I know he's older, blah, 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 blah. -3 is just not it. Chris Tanev was a -1, and then you look at the Panthers side, Sam Bennett, -1, whatever. Obviously, his impact to the game is inevitable. Like, he's unbelievable. Forsling was a +4. Alexander Barkov +2. AJ Greer +1. Seth Jones was an absolute horse for the Florida Panthers tonight. A horse. That guy was all over the ice tonight. What a pickup by the Florida Panthers and Bill Zito to get him in the roster from Chicago. And then we got Brad Marchand. 1 goal, 2 assists, +3 on the night. Dude, when he's on the ice, the Maple Leafs, for some reason, don't do anything. He is a pest, dude. That guy's a water bug. He's all over the ice. He's everywhere. You don't want him anywhere near you, but he's everywhere. And there's one person who I did not want to score tonight, and it was Brad Marchand. I know it was an empty net goal. Of course, Marchand finds the back of the net, dude. I don't care if it's an empty net. I don't care if it's a one-timer on the PP. I don't care if it's a fucking breakaway. I don't give a fuck what kind of goal it is. When Brad Marchand finds the back of the net in the Game 7 against Toronto, it is the deja vu all over again. The Toronto DejaVus. I'm having PTSD just thinking of that name, Brad Marchand. And it's ironic because he's Canadian. I know he's from Nova Scotia, blah, 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 blah. Dude, this guy owns the Maple Leafs. It's insane. And the Florida Panthers picking him up is one of the best things they've ever done. They're probably going to go to the Cup final again. Anyways, we're going to watch the highlights of this hockey game and just reanalyze the meltdown that the Maple Leafs did tonight. And it was a disgusting one. And I cannot show you any clips as much as I would love to. But YouTube and AI and this, that, and copyright doesn't allow me to. And we're just going to have to deal with it because I don't have time to talk about all that nonsense right now. Here we go, NHL playoff highlights, Panthers versus Leafs. Game 7, 6-1 final, Maple Leafs, Panthers. Here we go. No audio either because, God forbid, we're able to fucking show a video of something that's not yours. Anyways, let me pause for a second. What I said to my brother earlier was if the Maple Leafs don't win, they're going to get blown out. If they don't show up within the first 5 minutes and if they don't score the first goal, they're fucking cooked. And they did the total opposite of that. They came out flatter than a pancake and they gave out the first goal, second goal, third goal, fourth goal, and they absolutely melted like a fucking hot potato in the desert of Arizona. Like, it was disgusting, this hockey game. I cannot believe it. Let's just watch it. Let me just talk. Fuck. Off rip, Sasha Barkov had a backhand chance 10 seconds into the game. I already knew instantly, whoa, they're flat. John Tavares on the break here, try to send it center, and the Panthers are there. The thing is, just like Game 5 when the Panthers blew them out in Toronto, every puck battle, every board battle, the Panthers were there. If it's not one guy, there's two guys. If there's not a third, there's a fourth. There is guys all over where the puck is, and that's what the Maple Leafs did not do. This is why we lost this game. This is why we lost this series, because the Panthers were all over us, even the guys who didn't have the puck. Now here come the Panthers, up the center. Aaron Ekblad, what a stud he is for this Panthers team, man. Former Barrie Colt. I watched him play when he was a kid. This was just disgusting, dude. Carter Verhaeghe trying to find the net. There's Brad Marchand just slithering his way through the Leaf defense, just like the little water bug he is. That's the Panthers' whole game, too. And this is why they win. They dump the puck in the corner, and they send 3 mooses to the fucking puck, and they somehow come up with it. And this is what's crazy. I cannot be the only one who noticed this. Every time the Panthers had the puck in the Leafs' O-zone, it looked like they were on a power play. They held the puck in the Leafs' zone for so long, it looked like they were on the power play the entire fucking game. The Leafs had 0 answers for the Florida Panthers tonight. Yeah, brutal mistake. Ekman Larson. Here come the Leafs now. Simon Benoit, nothing with it. Joseph Woll, I mean, what can we say about Joseph Woll? great goalie. What if Stolars was in there? Could it have been a different story? I don't know, dude. Like, maybe. Joseph Wall did what he could, I guess, with this pressure from the Panthers that they put on the Leafs the entire night. And there's ads, dude. Like, I can't show the video, I can't play audio, and there's ads. And this is uncut on, like, oh my god, bro. I don't care about the GMC Denali electric vehicle fucking government scam bullshit right now. I could care fucking less about this, bro. Like, give me a goddamn break. Oh, this game was bad, dude. This game was bad. And also, what's with the fucking shoot the puck 40 feet in the air and hope to retrieve it? Like, when is that ever going to work, especially against the Florida Panthers? Matthews did it. John did it. I don't know what. Marner. You're not going to win the puck against the Panthers, first of all. And secondly, especially if you're just going to flick it 50 feet in the air and hope to get it, you're just going to get fucking checked and you're not going to win the puck. And it's going to be a turnover every single time. And that's what happened tonight. The Panthers are just in complete control this entire hockey game. They just know how to win these type of games. And you know what's crazy? Matt Tkachuk did fuck all this series. Matt Tkachuk did nothing. And he was still an X factor in this team, because of just the way he plays. We don't have guys like Matt Tkachuk on our team. We just don't. We just simply don't. Carter Verhaeghe, a former Leaf, drafted by them, and just all over the fucking place, man. Jake McCabe, yikes. That's, yikes. Brad Marchand was literally everywhere tonight, dude. Everywhere. I think the Panthers outshot the Leafs like 24-6 or something in one period. I don't know which one it was. I have a problem with the Seth Jones first goal because I don't know when it's going to come up here, but the way he just walked into the Leafs zone and just buries it is kind of like disgusting. And I think that's because Jake McCabe tried covering off the sweaty pass to I don't know who it was. But there comes a point where, bro, like, there's nobody around you. You need to fucking at least put a stick in. He just let Joseph Wall out to dry with that play. Oh, this play right here. William Nylander takes the puck almost past his blue line with one hand on the stick. Has a chance here, but Bobrovsky just absolutely stones him. What a great chance for William Nylander there. I'm not gonna bash Willie because, like, dude, like, this is known facts. He's one of the guys who actually, like, scores goals in the playoffs for the Leafs. Like, he's actually one of the only guys who actually, like, puts up numbers for them. This was a great opportunity, but Bobrovsky just stood on his head this entire game. And I can't believe it was the same score as Game 5. That's crazy. Here comes the Maple Leafs. Jake McCabe puts it on net. And this is what I'm talking about. I wish I could show you this, dude. So Jake McCabe puts the puck on net. Bobby McMahon's in front, and there's 4 Panthers on him. It could be Austin Matthews. It could be Jake McCabe. It could be Pontus Holmberg. It doesn't matter who the fucking Leaf is. This is why the Florida Panthers won this series, because they just hounded the puck. It doesn't matter who's on it. Anybody could score in the NHL. And they just hounded the puck every single time, and this is why the Leafs had zero chance of creating anything. Look at this. There's 4 Panthers on a single Leaf in this frame. Like, Jake McCabe played a lot tonight, and he gave up a lot of fucking bullshit. Here comes Austin Matthews dodging a hit. Just chips it in and then backs off to dodge a hit because he's scared to get hit. Here comes Mitch Marner, sends a pizza across the center. Nothing there because there's, again, 4 Panthers there, making sure nothing gets through Bob. This first period was a disgrace. Obviously, the second period was worse because they scored all their goals there, majority of them. But still, like, it was just here. Look, Steven Lorenz has a breakaway. What did he even try to do here? This is a pure breakaway. Tries to go backhand, forehand, and Bobrovsky just stones him because the puck was dead. The puck was dead when he went from forehand to backhand. At that point, the puck's dead because Bobrovsky's already out of his net. He's going to get that puck 10 times out of 10. And here come the Panthers in the Leafs offensive zone. And here got Tanev with the release. Dumps it to Scotty Rotten. And sends Lorentz on another breakaway. Right to Bobrovsky's chest. That's 2 breakaways now in the first period that we couldn't capitalize on because that is going absolutely nowhere. Place the puck. Try to hit the post and hope for a lucky bounce. What the fuck are we going to do shooting dead center of a goalie who covers up 95% of the net? What are we going to get out of that? He tried going bottom under his glove, above the pads. It just wasn't going to happen, dude. Nylander will probably score that. Anyways, we keep moving here. The Leafs are just putting dead pucks on net to Bob. And there's another ad. This Leaf team is in a lot of trouble, man. They're in a lot of trouble. And I don't know what they do from here. Something inside me tells me they're going to re-sign Mitch Marner. Here come the Panthers. Sasha Barkov flicks it up to Rodriguez. They're looking, they're hunting, and there's Seth Jones with the absolute just... Look. So Matt Nyes is late to the play. Brandon Carlo is covering Sam Reinhart. I'm not sure why he was so focused on Sam Reinhart. I get it. He could obviously backdoor pass it to him, but if you know what the play I'm talking about, Sam Reinhart had zero chance of even getting this puck. Seth Jones just simply walked right into the Leafs zone, through the hash marks, and just buries it posting in. And snows Joseph Wall on top of it. He's all alone in the Leafs zone. I don't know what Brandon Carlo was doing there. Like, he was obviously trying to cover the pass to Sam Reinhart, but dude, look how much space Seth Jones had to shoot. It was just him and Wall. And of course he bangs it in. Of course he does. He's all alone. This guy was a moose tonight, dude. This guy was all over the place. He just absolutely dismantled the Leafs. Him and Marchand dismantled the Leafs tonight. Now here come the Panthers again. Here comes Marchand, putting a puck on net, getting a rebound, and the Panthers gain the rebound. This is what they do. They put the puck to the board, they get the rebound. They put the puck on net, they get the rebound. They have ozone possession for 90% of the fucking game. Puck on net, and then there's another Panther goal. Off a rebound, no one's there to retrieve the rebound, and this is how they score their second goal of the game. And at this point in the game, I'm just like, okay, we're cooked. Because the way they're playing right now, the Florida Panthers, the Leafs cannot match it. And this is what upset. Lundell, this third line the Panthers have is... You want to talk about Dallas Stars depth? Yeah, how about the Florida Panthers, dude? Shot on net to Wall. Hits his pads, falls right in front of him. And, of course, there's a Panther there to get it. And then Lundell gets the rebound. No, not a single Leaf in sight. Jake McCabe comes late, of course. Luosterainen with the tip. Brandon Carlo and Jake McCabe try to fucking hit him while Lundell is all alone to bury the rebound. And here comes Seth Jones and the Panthers, and they score again. Like 3-0, dude. You know the Leafs are not coming back from 3-0 in a Game 7. You know that's not happening. What are we, the Boston Bruins in 2013? Fuck no. We don't have that type of grit. And this is the problem I have with this play. Holy fuck. Let me just talk about something. Johnny T. What the fuck were you thinking here? So John Tavares retrieves the puck in his own zone. Banks the pass off the boards, hoping to hit, who is that, Holmberg? Sends an absolute pizza to the Panthers. Panthers come down the ice, draw pass, rebound, sweaty through the legs of Joseph Wall, and that's 3-0 Florida. Like, oh my God, dude, this is just disgusting. Carter Verhaeghe puts a puck on net. That got deflected and it hit the post, and Leafs were lucky it was not 4-0 at that point. Once again, here's the Marchand line. Panthers holding possession in the Leaf zone as if they're on the fucking power play because they had 57 seconds in there. Puck on net, it's in the air. Everyone's looking for it. Can't find it. Joseph Wall does one of these. The puck wasn't even in his pads, in his glove. He just he hits you with the... What the fuck is that, dude? He just dies. He just says, fuck this, dude. Fuck this. Fuck this. End this game. He hits you with the dead fish. And then we go into the third period. 3-0 Florida. Here comes Seth Jones again. Apparently the best winger center in the fucking league. And here comes Max Domi's little fucking goal. Yeah, 5-hole on Bob. 3-1 Toronto. Or, sorry, yeah, I wish. 3-1 Florida. Domi ties... oh my God. Domi scores 5-hole on Bob, just like Matthews did in Game 6. He's all hype. Here's Ty Domi in the stands, not celebrating his son's goal once again, because why would we celebrate our son's goal? Anyways, Max Domi picks up the puck, shoots it 5-hole. Nice goal. I mean, whatever. Did I have hope at this point? No. I knew they were still dead as shit. Because what did the Florida Panthers do not even a minute and a half later? They fucking score again. Bob's going to cover up that 5-hole against fucking Carolina, though. I'll tell you that. Here come the Panthers, and guess who it is? Brad Marchand, once again, dumps the puck in the corner, and guess who wins it? The Florida Panthers. And here they are. What a fucking goal that was. That... dude. That's just tough, man. See, look, Marchand looks, puts the puck in the corner. Who gets there first? The Florida Panther. Puck goes to the blue line, barely. To the net. Luosterainen tips it home. Textbook tip from the Florida Panthers. What a beautiful goal that was. I'm not taking anything away from that. There's nothing you can do there. Tip goals are just so hard to fucking save, hard to read. You don't know where the puck's going. It's dead 90% of the time. This was disgusting. This Sam Reinhart goal off the face-off was disgusting. So the Florida Panthers win the fucking face-off in the Leaf zone, obviously. Drops the puck back to Sam Reinhart. He picks it up, slings it to the net, and it just finds its way home. How, what, who, where, and the arena is half empty at this point. Rightfully so, because it's 5-1, and then there's Marchand's goal. Puck down in the Panther zone, empty net for the Leafs. A muffin up the boards to Marshy. Marshy slings it down the ice. Panthers goal. Panthers score. It's now currently 5-1 Florida. I'm sorry, 6-1 Florida. Even worse. Marchand had a fucking night, dude. 2 apples, 1 goal. Of course it's Marshy, man. Of course it's Marshy. And that's the game, folks. That's your Game 7 in Toronto tonight. A chance to clinch a spot to the Eastern Conference Finals, sorry. Marner's contract's coming up. Tavares, what do you do with this team? Shanahan, Keith Pally, Berube, you keep, obviously. I don't know, man. This is disgusting. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed. This is just a disgrace. This was not serious. This was not hockey. This was a fucking no-show, typical Leaf blowout fashion disgrace. I thought they could do it. But something inside me told me they can't, because I know they can't, because they don't have the dog in them. Where's the Cristiano Ronaldo in these guys? Where's the Nathan McKinnon? Where's the Ovechkin? Where's the Crosby? Where's the McDavid? Where's the Draisaitl, for God's sake, in these guys to fucking find a way to win a hockey game when it means the most, dude? 6-1 on home ice, Game 7. Give me a goddamn break. What a disgrace. It's upsetting. It's heartbreaking. I fucking I waste my time watching Like, they're not paying my bills. I have my phone bill I haven't paid in fucking 3 months because I have my real shit to deal with. And these guys make 13 fucking sheets a year, 11 sheets, 12 sheets, 10 sheets a year. And they don't even show up just to make my life happy for once. Like, fuck's sakes, dude. Come on. Show up. That's the end of the Maple Leaf season, folks. And it's a sad one. Hopefully the cup comes home at some point to Canada, and it all relies on the paws of this man right here. But as Leaf fans, we worry about these guys. And what do we do from here? I have no idea. Let me know what you thought of the game. Thank you for watching. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed. Cheers.